Miss Fanny and her niece go into the pond, and Harley and John Boy come and save them. Elizabeth falls into the pond, and the blind lady goes in to get her. Mary Ellen gets her first kiss at the pond. So the pond is at the back side of my property, but because of the rain last night, we probably can't go there today. Set with one another. Yeah, remember Mary Ellen didn't want her quilting because that meant she needed to get married, and she wanted to be the nurse, remember?
Yes.
Yes.
I love that quilting.
Isn't that beautiful?
But we are so impressed with the level of competition this year. I know it's going to continue the next 2 days.
And every word today, whether it was spelling or vocabulary, was on a list that these spellers had access to. It's still a Herculean effort to try to memorize all that.
148 spelled correctly and will advance to the quarterfinals. That means you. Congratulations, quarterfinalists. Tomorrow, all quarterfinalists need to be in the ballroom by 7:45 a.m.
Chesapeake Bay, with Maryland on our left and Virginia on our right. Millions lived within the Potomac River watershed. At the turn of the 17th century, Captain John Smith became the first English explorer to chart the Chesapeake Bay and its tributaries, including the Potomac River. For thousands of years prior to Smith's discovery, the river had been a means of transportation and a source of food for Native American communities in the area. Fish was in such abundance. Smith noted in his journal that he once tried to scoop up a fish dinner off the side of his vessel with a frying pan. He wasn't the only one to notice. Colonists said the river was so dense with fish, it was difficult for a boat to move through it. The oysters were so big and plentiful that they were originally mistaken for giant stones in the riverbed.
There's a sculpture that's supposed to go in it that has not been finished yet. And so on this wall over here, there's a picture of what it's going to look like on one side. That's the Willard Hotel. Fourth Willard Hotel building that's been on that corner. The original one was 1819. It has the oldest bar in D.C. It's called the Round Robin. It's a circular bar that seats about 18 people. This taxi cab stand has been here over 200 years. There used to be horse and carriages lined up here waiting to give people rides. And the carriage was driven by a slave, and you would pay the owner, and then the slave would take you where you needed to go. And if he was lucky, he could get a return fare on the way back and keep the money. That position was called a hack. H-A-C-K. There's a lot of cities that call that taxi license a hack license.